Good day everyone, Jason Haines here once again, QPL Rural, with another look around the Riverina at what's been happening over the last week. Well, the week started off very well with some good and probably unexpected rain. 1 to 5 millimetres reported or suggested there at the start of the week over that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but many areas getting that sort of 6 or 7 mil, so most welcome in most areas. The Henty Field Day was on this week and we did have a stand there in Row C, so thank you very much to our valued clients that all called in and said good day. It was great to see you all, and certainly we've had some more increased interest there in that Aussie white market and what we do throughout the Riverina. So great to see you all for those who called in. Now we might start off with water this week. It has been quite a positive week on the water market. Prices do appear to be just pushing up there a little bit. Murrumbidgee General Security allocation there is sitting around that 605, so that's definitely an increase there on the last week. If you're below the choke on the Murray system or the Victorian system, you're looking at numbers around that $800 a megalitre, and if you're above the choke, well, you're probably looking at around that sort of $630. In bore water trades this week, with the lower Murrumbidgee, probably the real number is somewhere just above $200 a megalitre for that lower Murrumbidgee space. There has been trades down as low as 180, but in reality, I've got buyers there at 200, and I do believe that most recent trade is around that sort of 200 or just above mark for that Zone 3 water. So certainly a little bit of strengthening there, and the same is to be said for the entitlement market. We do have a buyer now looking for General Security. That's Murrumbidgee General Security water at around $1,900 on a dry basis. So that's just strengthening a little bit there on where we've been over the last few weeks. Now on the books, I do have some of that Zone 2 water at the moment and some Zone 1. So please give me a call there if you're looking to acquire some of those higher zones in that lower Murrumbidgee space. Also do have on the books some mid-Murrumbidgee water. So I've got a couple of parcels there at mid-Murrumbidgee. And again, there's a lot of trade going on that space at the moment. So please give me a call there. In livestock markets this week, well, that job's probably just slipped just a little bit. Still some very good results there. Wagga has slipped back a little bit. The National Trade Lamb Indicator is now at 798, so just under that 800 cents per kilo carcass weight. The mutton job at 514 cents per kilo, and the Eastern Young Cattle Indicator at 468. Now, the National Trade Lamb Indicator is probably in line there with the top of those grid prices that are around that $8 a kilo at the moment for lamb. Now, there's a significant amount of hay being dropped across the region at the moment as this dry does continue. There are markets up in the north. There's certainly, we've heard of some significant prices being paid in the north. We do have demand on hay coming out of that sort of Finley dairy area at the moment. People looking for vetch and cereal hay down there. So if you need any contacts, please give me a call on this one because we do have a few contacts there if people looking to buy at the moment. In rural property this week, well, we do have some serious inquiry at the moment for grazing properties. People out of that Victorian market looking to move up into New South Wales. So a sizable grazing property is in demand at the moment. Also some cropping property, some reliable dryland cropping property, probably in that, hopefully in that sort of Lockhart area. So if you've got any country there or even north of the river, please give me a call there because we do have buyers in the market at present. Now, that dairy space also is one that seems to be getting a bit of attraction at the moment. We've fielded several calls with people looking to move into that northern Victoria, southern Riverina dairy market at the moment, looking to pick up a good-sized, large-scale dairy. And with milk prices where they are and where they're likely to go to, who could blame them? This will be a solid investment going forward once we get through this feed bubble. Now, in ag tech this week, if you thought drones were only a thing of the future or something that we haven't really got an application for at the moment, think again. There's now a Chinese company that has successfully flown and sprayed over 20 million hectares of crop that has now been sprayed via zones, including a record-breaking 144,000 hectares sprayed on a single day. No doubt we're going to be seeing a lot more from this space, and it is quite an exciting area, especially on those high-valued crops or those that are hard to access like cotton, rice and permanent plantings. Now, as always, if you'd like any more information on any one of our properties or anything else we've mentioned here today, please give me a call at any time on 0488 594 450. I look forward to talking to you all again next week. Cheers.